Stop thinking of death as a peaceful and final black screen. From a biological logic, we know that when the heart stops, it's over. But Synoptic must tell you a secret of the universe's software. On a cosmic scale, death is often just a highly chaotic system reboot. There are stars that are technically already dead, yet they refuse to leave. They rise from the grave, suck the energy of their surroundings, or even survive in forms far more terrifying than before. In school, we were taught that stars are like humans, born, shining, and then dying to become black holes or white dwarfs. But reality is full of cosmic glitches. There are anomalies where the laws of physics seem to experience an error when executing the death of a star. The result is zombie objects that leave astronomers utterly baffled. These stars are proof that our universe doesn't always run according to the manual. In this third episode, we will perform a death audit on 8 zombie stars that refuse to die. We will see how this cosmic hardware bypasses natural laws to remain in existence amidst the darkness. Prepare your skeptical logic. Let's break them down one by one. Type 1 Iax Supernova, the failed suicide protocol. We begin with the strangest anomaly, the Type 1 Iax supernova. Normally, a supernova is the suicide explosion of a dead star, a white dwarf, that completely destroys itself with no remains. But in the case of an Iax, this star explodes, spewing out matter, but somehow its core remains intact. The logic is execution failure. It's like you planted a bomb in a building. The bomb explodes violently, windows shatter, walls crumble, but the mainframe stands tall and still and functions. This star turns into a zombie that survived its own explosion. Your POV, you see one of the most powerful explosions in the universe, but as the dust clears, the star is still there, tethered but refusing to die. Iax is proof that even software for mass destruction can experience lag. Blue Stragglers, the Cosmic Vampire Protocol. Ever seen someone who's 80 years old but their face still looks like they're 20? Out there are stars called blue stragglers. By the logic of stellar evolution, they should have died long ago because they're in an old star cluster. Yet, strangely, they remain blue-bright, hot, and look incredibly young. The logic is energy theft. This star isn't truly young. It's a vampire. It steals hydrogen from its neighboring stars or swallows another star in a cosmic collision to recharge its fuel. Your POV, you see the most cheerful star in a group of retired stars, and you realize that its joy is the result of sucking the life out of its own friends. Blue stragglers dictate our logic that in the universe, youth is often the result of systemic cannibalism. Thorne-Zytkow Objects, the Stellar Inception Protocol. This is an anomaly that baffles logic, a star living inside another star. Thorne-Zytkow objects occur when a neutron star, a dense star corpse, is swallowed by a dying red giant star. Instead of exploding, the neutron star sits comfortably inside the giant star's belly. Your POV, you see one giant individual, but in reality, inside its stomach is an alien controlling its body's metabolism. This is a cosmic zombie wearing another star's skin as a mask. Thorne-Zytkow is proof that 2 different types of death can merge into one very strange new life form. White dwarfs, relics. The Diamond Corpse Protocol. Stars like our sun will eventually die to become white dwarfs. Logically, these are the remains of a stellar core that no longer has nuclear energy. However, they don't disappear immediately. They are relics that take trillions of years to cool down. What makes this a zombie is a crystallization process. Due to extreme pressure, the carbon-rich core of a white dwarf slowly turned into a giant crystal, essentially a giant Earth-sized diamond. Your POV, you see the corpse of a star that is cooling down, but this corpse actually turns into the most expensive jewelry in the universe. White dwarfs are zombies that exist as glowing fossils refusing to be forgotten by time. They are a reminder that even the remains of death can have a very beautiful and solid structure. Neutron Stars, the Irrational Density Protocol. After a successful supernova, sometimes what remains is a neutron star. This is a stellar corpse with a mass heavier than the sun, but a size only as big as a major city. The logic is extreme compression. It is so dense that a single teaspoon of this star's matter weighs as much as the entire Mount Everest. Your POV, you see a city-sized object spinning as fast as a blender and releasing energy capable of vibrating the fabric of space-time. A neutron star is a ghost too heavy to fall into a black hole, but too dead to be called a star. It's a density glitch that challenges our logic of matter. Magnetars, the killer magnet protocol. This is an even sicker variant of a neutron star. Magnetars have a magnetic field trillions of times stronger than Earth's. The logic is magnetic overclocking. It is so powerful that if a magnetar was at the distance of the moon, it could erase all the data on your credit cards on Earth and could even tear the atoms in your body apart without touching you. A magnetar is a cosmic zombie that possesses the most lethal passive weapon in the universe. It's proof that death can leave a legacy of force far more destructive than when it was alive. Black dwarfs, the absolute death protocol. According to theoretical logic, if a white dwarf is left alone for thousands of trillions of years, it will lose all its heat and become a black dwarf. The problem, the current age of our universe is not old enough to create this object. Thus, the black dwarf is a future zombie. The logic is absolute death that hasn't happened yet. This is a stage where a star truly becomes a dark chunk of rock that emits nothing at all. Your POV, you're staring into a pitch black void, but in reality, there lies the corpse of a giant star that has no life left at all. The black dwarf is a bug in our timeline. It is the end of everything that systemically must exist, yet our current logic cannot find it because our universe is too young. Hypervelocity Stars, the expelled star protocol. Finally, there are hypervelocity stars. These are stars moving at millions of kilometers per hour, far faster than normal galactic orbital speeds. Usually, they are the remnants of a binary star system where one member was swallowed by the black hole at the center of the galaxy. The logic is the slingshot effect. The surviving star is thrown out of the galaxy into the empty and cold intergalactic space. Your POV, you see a star running in fear away from its own home towards eternal darkness. This star is a homeless zombie forced to live on the run forever. It's a cosmic navigation glitch proving that even gravity can act very harshly towards its own children. So, what is the common thread of these 8 zombie stars? From synoptics logic, the universe is a system that never disposes of waste efficiently. Our universe does not know the word finished. Everything that dies will be recycled, merged, or transformed into a more complex anomaly. Vampirism, blue stragglers, shows the logic of selfish survival. Density, neutron stars, magnetars, shows the hardware limitations of spacetime. Failed explosion, type 1 AX, shows an error in execution energy. We often think of stars as static balls of gas, when in reality, they're very dynamic machines even after their fuel runs out. The existence of these zombie stars is a reminder that the origin, or our source, is not a neat straight line, but a symphony of various systemic errors and physical luck. We are witnesses to a stage where death is merely a change of costume. So, from those 8 zombie stars, which one do you think is the most illogical? Is it the vampire star that loves stealing hydrogen, or the stellar corpse that turns into a giant diamond? Write your opinion in the comments. Let's discuss using the logic of the origin. Thank you for watching to the end. If you like how we explain complex things to make them make more sense, don't forget to follow Synoptic. We will continue to discuss many everyday things that are actually fascinating, as long as they're explained the right way. Synoptic, the world simplified, one thought at a time.